everyone, welcome back. So today I have a full face using all e.l.f. new products, mostly new. So this is the look I'm going to do for this video. I really love the way it came out and I really liked mostly everything. So I guess if you guys want to see how everything applied and get this makeup look, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. Oil Control Primer Mist, and it's like it looks like a setting spray, but it says it's a primer, and it says it's supposed to control oil and make that makeup application feel lightweight and helps with like reduce shine and all that stuff. It says you could use it before and after, but let's see how this like sprays. It's like a hard, it's like a really hard spray, so I don't think I'm gonna use it afterwards, but I would use it before. So I don't like the spray. It's like really going on hard. Like it doesn't feel even, but it does feel refreshing. So let's see how that works later. So on to brows, they didn't have any new brow like pencils or anything. So I'm just gonna use my Ultra Precise brow pencil by them, and that's this. So I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows with this, but they did have a new eyebrow gel, so I'm gonna try that out, and it's called Wow Brow. It's a volumizing fiber gel, so I'm assuming it has like little fibers in it to make your eyebrows a little bit more like bushier, and that's this. So I'm just gonna use this afterwards, and it's just a little one with like a little brush, like your normal little brush. And if you could see, it has like the little fibers in it, and I got the color in neutral brown. And by the way, this is my favorite eyebrow pencil. It's like the perfect color for my eyebrow eyebrow color, so I use this all the time. Like I like it better than the NYX one, and I haven't used the Anastasia one in a while, but oh well, this is like $3 and it works for me really good. So this is how I pretty much fill in my brows. So I'm gonna go in with the brow gel and brush that through my hairs. So it doesn't look like it's giving me any more color, but it is combing them up pretty good. I don't normally use brow gels, but I figured I'd just give this a try. So I guess that worked pretty good, like as far as like combing the brows, but adding like fibers and like color and all that, I don't think it was that good for doing that. But I don't know if it's because I already have hair, like I already have a pretty thick eyebrow. So I'm gonna use one of their new concealers, and the new concealer I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer. So I don't know if this is new. I have a feeling this is like a repackaged one for some reason. So I'm going to clean my eyebrows up with this and use it as a base, because I'm going to use the 16-Hour Wear Concealer, the other new one, for my under eye area later on. so moving on to the eyes, I got this palette called Opposites Attract. It's not that new, but I really like the way the color scheme was. It's your typical neutrals with like a few purples and stuff. So they did have another palette. I mean, they do have another palette, but I don't think they had it when I went to buy this one. So I'm just gonna do my typical neutral look today. I think I'm gonna add like a little bit of purple in there. I'm gonna start off with the color Cheeky and Saucy. So this one and this one. And I'm using a Morphe 514. Alright, so I'm going to add the color Fresh onto my brow bone because I don't really like the way it's looking a little bit too bright. So it's this one. I need to tone it down a little bit. Alright, so to deepen up my crease, I'm going to take the color Warm on a Morphe 506 brush. That's this one. I'm just going to add that to the outer crease. Alright, and then to blend that out, I'm just taking the two colors that I used in the crease again, and then take that right on top of that. Alright, so I think I'm going to keep it just like this. I'm going to add the color Darling onto my lids, and that's this one. With a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to wet it just so it could be a little bit more metallic. Alright, so that color is pretty. I just feel like I need like a pop of color. I mean, a pop of like shimmer. And talking about shimmer, I had bought the Stardust glitter in Milky Way, and it's so freaking pretty. I don't know if it's a glitter or a pigment. It's like a mix of both, and that's this. And it looks so much better in person, I promise. But I'm going to put an eyeshadow on there first. So I'm going to take the color Low Key. That's this one. I'm going to wet that as well. And I'm going to add that right into my inner corners. So this color is pretty because it has like a little bit of pink, so it kind of goes with the purple shade. Alright, so going back to that pigment I was talking about, I'm going to take the spray with a little tiny detailed brush, and I'm going to add that same pigment, the Stardust glitter, onto my inner corners. I'm going to try and put that right on top of that purple color I have on my lids. And I'm going to do the same thing, wet the brush, and try to put like a thin layer on there. I'm really liking how this looks on top of that color. Alright, so I'm just going to pop on some lashes. I'm not doing any liner. I like it the way it looks right now. But the lashes I got are the Winged and Bold, and that's this one. Alright, so moving on to the face, I've been dying to try out this e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. The last few times I have gone to e.l.f., they never had my color, and I think they recently just got all these new shades. So the shade I picked out is called Beige. And it said, oh my god, it says light with cool pink undertones. I didn't even freaking read that. Hopefully it doesn't come out like too pink on me. But Let's see how this color wears off. Wears. See, and it has like, I really like the packaging of this, but let's see how it works. OMG, it's too damn white. Oh hell no. First of all, look at the bottle and look at that. The bottle looks way darker. I can't put this on. That's just gonna look too white. Maybe I'll keep it here since like I highlight here. Oh, you know what? I have a e.l.f. concealer that is too dark for me as a concealer, so maybe I could use that. I had got this concealer from them a while back and it's like my favorite, but it's just dark. So let's see. See, that color matches me way better than that. What the hell? Thank God I still have this. And there's only like a little bit left. So I'm gonna just use that as a foundation. What the hell? I'm so bummed. Like, I really wanted to try out that foundation. I'm gonna return it and still try it out. So that blended in pretty good. I mean, I feel like on camera I look white as hell, but in person it doesn't really look that bad. Alright, so now for the concealer, the new concealer they have, the 16 hour camo concealer, and it's this. So I got the color in light sand. So everybody's been testing this out and I've been dying to try this out too. So it has a big applicator. It's just like the Makeup Revolution one, and that's like one of my favorites too. So let's see how this works. It's kind of light, but I'm gonna blend it out as I go. Setting pretty fast, so you want to just apply it and blend it out as you go, and you only need a little bit, like you don't need that much to cover. It's a pretty matte concealer, so you want to be careful of how much powder you put on there. So the way it's setting and everything like that, I feel like it's best to apply it with a sponge, not a brush. I got this sheer tint finishing powder, and I think this is new too. And I got it in the color light medium. Kind of dark for me. Oof. Maybe it would tone this down since it's so bright. Oh my god, it definitely is dark. I'm just gonna use a little bit since it's too dark. Alright, so I like the way, like the finish of it, because it doesn't feel too heavy. The color is a little dark for me, so maybe I would just go buy another color and use that for underneath my eye area, so it could look a little bit more highlighted like it was, instead of now it's like just more like an everyday look. Alright, so that is it for the eyes, and moving on for the face, I had got their new primer infused blush, and it's this one, and it's a pretty good like neutral bronzer. That's why I picked the color, because I feel like I like it more neutral, and the color is really good. See how it doesn't look too orangey? I really like this color. So going into blush, I got the new Primer Infused blush. I guess it's the same line as the primer. I mean the bronzer, except it's the blush color. So I got the color Always Cheeky. So going in with the same brush. It's a little light and powdery, but doesn't give me too much color. Yeah, it's not giving me too much color. I guess for like an everyday or maybe like a lighter person than me, this would be a good color. But like I feel like I'm putting some on, and I feel like it's not as like pigmented as I want. I guess for your everyday look, but not what I want. But it is still nice, but it's just not as pigmented. So you gotta like keep on applying till you get like the pigment that you want. So for blush, I had got this new e.l.f. Plus Glow Plus Coconut Moonlight Highlighter, and it's this one. I think is new, but look at the packaging, it's so cute. A glow highlighter in Moonlight, and it smells like coconut. So it does feel like a gel formula, like when you press on it, it feels like a gel, but let's see how it applies with fingers. I think I put too much. So I'm gonna do that and then blend it out with the brush. So yeah, blending it out with the brush is a little bit better. So applying it with the brush gives it more of a less intense highlight. But I guess if you want it more dramatic and more intense, you want to apply it with the finger and then blend it out with the brush. I feel like I like that look better. See, I like it. It's so pretty. It's like a wet look. So moving on to lips, I got this Day to Night lipstick duo, and it's like a duo lipstick. And the color I got is Need It Nudes. So I'm gonna swatch both of them for you. That's the darker one, and this is the lighter one. I'm gonna apply the darker one first. So I like that combination way better. Alright, so that is it for this tutorial using like all e.l.f. products. Well, all e.l.f. new products. So I really liked everything except the spray on the primer. I felt like it just sprayed too hard, so I'm not going to use it as a setting mist because it does say you could use it before and after. So I would suggest just using this before because of the spray. And I was bummed out about the foundation. I wish I would have got the color, the right color, even though the packaging does look darker than how it applied for some reason. And the concealer went on good. Hopefully it wears good since this is supposed to be more of a long wearing concealer. And I did like the other concealer too, so I'm gonna try this out next time underneath my eyes. And the sheer pressed powder. So I basically liked everything except It's just the fact that I didn't get the right colors. So I am going to go back and get the right colors so that way I could try them out again and see how they apply and see how they sit on my skin, especially the foundation. I was trying to like really try out the foundation, but oh well, I'm just gonna have to get another color. And I really like the lipstick. I feel like this is like a really good nude. But yeah, I feel like my eyes look really cute, and like even my face, I like my whole face. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.